Okay. All right. Whew. All right. So they just got finished taking care of the yard real quick, just in time for us to get started with class. Hope everybody's doing well. Today's class is going to require everybody to get up. You're going to have some space around you because we are going to do a circuit training of a workout today. So this is part of the core lesson of the day, which is staying fit for life. And that's what, at this level, you got to understand that if you want to play better golf, a lot of times you're going to have to change your body. You're going to have to get more fit. You're going to have better flexibility. You're going to have better mobility, more agility to create more speed, more power, so you can hit the ball farther, straighter, more consistent. So that's going to be a big part of today. We'll get into that here in just a little bit. I'll see if I can make it through it. You know, I'm an old guy and everything, but if I can do it, I know you guys and gals can because you're way younger than me and a lot more mobile. Like Daniel said, you know, certification is still going to be part of what's going to go on. We're still going to work to get that done as quickly as we possibly can, as soon as we can. But, you know, we got to wait for other people to say you can do it. So, but just remember, you need to be working through your yardage book. You need to be playing as much golf as you possibly can. I know golf courses are still open. People are still going out and playing. Take advantage of any opportunity you can to go play. So you need 10, 18-hole rounds of golf with a score of 103 or better. So make sure that you really keep track of those scorecards. Obviously, you can't hand them to me, so you can always take a picture, email it, whatever you can, scan it, email it, but get those to me as best you can because we want to make sure that we're keeping track of that progress. Get that yardage book done, and then we'll be working on the test questions and stuff like that as well. Next week, we'll maybe get into a little bit more of a yardage book and the test question review with a lot of the rules stuff on there to make sure everybody's going to nail the rules questions. I don't want anybody missing the rules questions this year. So the core value today is talking about integrity. Obviously, you got to do the right thing even when nobody's watching. For you to be fit for life, you have to take the initiative to get up and do the work, do the exercises, push yourself to get better every day. And you need to do that without anybody watching. You need to do that without anybody having to tell you. So you know you got to do it. So make sure you show the integrity to get up and do it, knock it out, get stronger, get more fit so you can play better golf because that's the big goal in the long run. We all want to play a little bit better. I mean, we don't have to be dramatically better, but just a little bit better is always good. Pace of play. These days, pace of play has become a serious issue, even on the local level, but PGA Tour, my goodness, you hear all the time about these guys and get out there and they're yelling at one another about how slow the other person is. And it gets pretty ugly out there in a couple instances where players have just walked off the green into the next tee box because the person's taking so long. My favorite quote, was a guy who was horrifically slow. I mean, just a terribly slow player. And they had a press conference, and the reporters were asking him questions about his slow play. And he said, I know it's a problem. I'm working on it, but it's going to take some time. Wow. Even his decision-making was slow. So pace of play, make sure you're always keeping up with the group in front of you. Make sure that you are ready to play when it is your turn. My dog, Shadow. So as you're walking up to your ball, the other people may have to play, everybody's, hitting these big drives out there. So as soon as you're ready to go, make sure you already know what shot you're going to hit. Make sure you already know what club you're going to have. Get your yardage. Get all that stuff ready because while other people are hitting, as long as you're not moving around while they're making swings, be ready to go. So as soon as they hit their shot and it's your turn, you can step up and play and be moving on. In all honesty, if you go out to Revolution and you were if you were a foursome walking, it should take you no more than an hour and 15 minutes to walk 9 holes at Revolution. An hour and 15 minutes tops if there was nobody in front of you. And proof of that is last year I took a bunch of par kids out there, 2 foursomes of par kids. Now, we're talking basically a bunch of 10-year-olds. Most of them hadn't even been on the golf course before. And we played 9 holes in an hour. An hour. So if par kids can do it, my Eagle kids, I know you guys can do it out there. So enough of that rambling on. So we need to get up, and we are going to go ahead and get loosened up, and then we're going to start our circuit. You might want to be able to write these things down, or you can go back to the video of this on our social media platforms, and you can watch this back over, and you can write down all the things that we had to do today. And if every morning you got up and you went through this rotation, I'm telling you, you would physically be a billion times better than everybody else you're playing against. So let's go ahead and get up. Oh, I don't know if I can get up. Oh, geez. Oh, I'm kidding. Okay. All right. So first thing, hold on. Let me put the dog inside. Come on, get inside. Come on. Come on. She might try to run underneath my feet or something. That wouldn't be good. All right. Here we go. All right. So everybody up. Okay. First thing we got to do is just get loose. So I like just plain old jumping jacks. Just knock out about 10 of those real quick. Get the jumping jacks just to get the body moving, get the arms moving like that, and then slap jacks. So we're trying to really expand our chest here and get some air. So we're going to start here. We're going to go out as far as we can and back in. Make sure we go back as far as you can on each one. Just knock out 10 of those real quick. All right. So that's just getting the body moving and everything. That's kind of what we want to do. Okay. Hope everybody's ready for this. I don't even know if I am, but I'm going to give it the best shot I got. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try. Okay. So first thing we're going to do are speed squats. So we're going to do 10 of each of these. Actually, we're going to do 5 of each. 5 of each. So speed squat is we're going to go down, and we just want to get the thigh parallel to the ground. We don't want to go way down like that yet right now. So we're going to go down, do 5 of these as quick as we can, pushing back up. So there's 5 speed squats. That's number 1. Now we're going to do lunges. So we're going to start here, and we're going to step back and drop down. Step back, drop down. So we'll do just 3 on each side. Okay. Step back, drop down. Push back up, step back, drop down, push back up, step back, drop down, push back up. Now we're going to do squat jumps. So we're going to do 5 of these. So we're going to squat, jump, really push up out of the ground. Okay, so there's 5 squat jumps. Now we're going to do deep squats. Now, this is important. We want to get our backside down as low as we can go. So we're going to do 5 of these. It's almost like you want to get down into a frog position. So I'll get down as low as I can. Those are deep squats. Try to make sure all the weight goes into your heels when you do this. If you go down for a deep squat and your heels raise up, that's not good. We want the weight to go into our heels. Now, plank progressions. Now, hopefully, some of you have submitted for the plank challenge, was who can hold the plank the longest. 8-minute plank is leading so far. So you still got time to do that. So we're going to go through, we're going to do a 10-second hold on each of these, and then we're going to switch. So the first one is our standard plank right here. So everybody get here in this position. Nice straight line. Once again, butt's not up in the air. We're not sagging down. We're right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. Now we're going to rest for a second. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get back in that same position where we're going to alternate lifting our heels back and forth for 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Back in that same position and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to get on our side. You want to stack your feet on top of one another. We want a nice straight line from the base of our neck to our belly button. So we're going to get up here. We're going to lift this up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Now we're going to go to the other side. Once again, stack your feet on top of one another. Get a nice straight line. Bridging up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. All right. Now, this is a good one to finish up. We call these Spider-Mans. So if we're going to get here, we're going to go up to the side, up to the side. So we're going to do that for 10 seconds. So you're bringing your knee to the outside. Try to get as close to your elbow as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so that one's, telling you, really working on your core, which is going to be super important. Got to be strong. So we're going to just go through a quick push-up matrix. Once again, if you need to be on your knees, be on your knees. If you need to be straight up, it's fine. Doesn't matter how you do it, just need to do it. So if you're getting here and you're going to be, we're going to be making your hands as close as possible, and you're going to just give me 3 quick push-ups, 2, 3. Now you're going to get your hands normal width, so shoulder width. Give me 3 more. And then you're going to get a little bit wider. So there's your push-up matrix. So that's something you can work on. Do as many as you can with each of them. And then every time you go through that, just try to get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. So if you started doing that and you started with 10 push-ups with each day, and then every day after that, you just added 1 push-up each time, I'm telling you, it would multiply pretty quick. And next thing you know, you're knocking out a gazillion push-ups every single day. And you definitely be stronger, definitely hit the ball farther, and all that good stuff. So, whew, I need to work out more, folks. I need to get in shape. So, going back into the integrity part of it, just make sure that you're doing the right thing at all times. If you're doing the right thing for your body, if you're doing the right thing for your golf game, you're doing the right thing for your mind, guarantee you're going to play better. You can't help but do it. So if you're practicing, working hard, it's going to be very good for you. Putting certification. If you haven't passed putting certification, you have to get, you have to play 9 holes with a maximum score of 18. So that's 2 putting every hole. You're going to have 3 holes from roughly 6 feet. You're going to have 3 holes from roughly 12 feet. And you're going to have 3 holes from, 18 to 20 feet. So when you can go out and practice from those distances. So you understand what it feels like to you to roll the ball 6 feet, 12 feet, 20 feet. And if you can do that, you should not have a problem going out there and minimum 2 putting. You should make a couple of those short ones. So work on that if you want to get better. If you want to pass that portion, super important. So now, figured we were going to go back through and talk about our fundamentals, because this is really important. Fundamentally, if you want to play better golf, it's important that we understand what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to hold the club, how we're supposed to stand, all those things. Now is the perfect time to go back through and check all of these things. Don't wait until it's tournament time. Double check. Make sure your grip is good. Jordan Spieth was just talking about his grip. He had a tendency for his left hand to start working to what we call weak. So you can see I've got the line here. So his left thumb was actually getting over here on this side, where you could see a lot of the fingers here. So that made it really hard for him to hit good golf shots. And then every winter, he would go back and work on getting a little bit stronger. So it's really important that you get the hands in the right position. Now, if I'm looking at my hand here, I'm going diagonally across. So I'm starting at, there's a base right here, base of the fingers, and there's 1 notch up. So that first notch is what's going to go right on the bottom of the club. And then I'm going to go from here straight down to the pinky. So that's going to go right on the bottom. I'm going to wrap my fingers and get this over. So you can see that my thumb is over here on this side. Now, it's also going across my palm. What I see a lot of times is people get the grip going where it's running up their actual forearm. Well, that's not good. I want it going across here. I don't want it to run up my forearm. That's important.